Platinum Mechanicus episode 18. So I did do a couple of bonus episodes before this, just focusing on the Heretic expansion, because I figured the Heretic expansion's stuff is actually useful. So let's see, what missions have I still got available? I am at 92. I've already got a Castellan, and we've still got to worry about the Grand Architect. Let's do the Grand Architect. Now, which version of... I think that's the one where he has a giant hologram. Which ones do I want to use? And a servitor. Why not? So, Mechanicus 2 still isn't out. I'll be honest, I thought it'd be out already. And I mean, December's in a few days, so... I wonder, are they waiting for me to finish this series? It almost feels like that. Although now I've said it, they'll probably announce the date. But yeah, let's just start. Which voice was I using for her? Megos! I don't remember what voice I was doing for her, I'm sorry. Megos! There, here we go. Armored sarcophagus reported by the Skitari. Forward observation unit. Potential high value target location. Reference Tomb of Neftusk. The Grand Architect of the Necrons. Our intelligence suggests he built the Tomb Valley. Summarize, he built his own burial place within. Automated defenses probable. Neftusk combat capabilities unknown. Then assume it is high. Respect the capabilities of the quarry, but not the quarry itself. Gather the horses and the hounds. Commence the hunt. Neftusk sarcophagus is past a gauntlet of defences. The Skitari have reported automated gun turrets and traps. Neftusk was ingenious when it came to coming up with ways to kill us. Cornered in its lair, the prey seeks to turn. Terminal resistance probable. It fights unto death. Automated defenses are no hindrance to tech priests. A rad rifle and tech... that sentence feels off. A rad rifle and tech law are his weapons. Feels like there should be more words in that sentence. They've been hindrance enough to my Skitari. For proof, just count the bodies. I pray you have more luck, Megos. There is no luck. The hunt commences in certainty of the kill. Looks like a sniping zone. We'll be picked off one by one if we cross it. Let's open fire on it and see if we can do some serious damage. Ooh, I see bad options. I see the bad options. Hey, some blackstone. That's better than nothing. Warning, our presence is detected. Ooh. A narrow slab, like a low wall, runs the length of this chamber. 12 tiny statues of various Necron construct forms are standing on the slab, as if being displayed. Each of the small icons in its chests is cast in a different alloy, giving each a differing finish and appearance. Their purpose can only be guessed at. Let's ascertain the icons. At least it gave us cognition. Hey, something got health. I just guessed that. It's like, might as well. Yeah. I'm just trying to rush through the overmap so as to get to where the console runs quieter. An automated turret covers the approach to the intersection ahead. This product of Neftusk's ingeniousness is bristling with Gauss blasters and tracks constantly for new targets. Let's try and deactivate it. A carefully modulated data stream sent from the cohort's comm units interferes with the turret's ability. Pardon me. Sorry, having trouble with my throat. Interferes with the turret's technology and drives it haywire. The turret sprays fire in all directions until it suffers a temporary power failure, at which point the cohort can approach and shut it down. They recover the spent power coils from the device, so the precious materials inside can be repurposed. Valid reasoning. The cohort approaches a section of the tomb separated from the rest by a moat of churning corrosive chemicals. Crossing this defense is essential but clearly dangerous. Let's collapse the ceiling onto it. I see the option for profit. And apparently that works. High value target location confirmed. Sound the horns, the baying commences. Friendly. The works of the enemy thus come to light. Appendix Heresteticus 7390, and we shall cast them down that corrupt by their presence. We shall break the teeth of the Xenos that would swallow us whole.
I am a lord of the dynasty of Cesaragon, the set foot.
How did that work it out for you, buddy? Ahead lies a structure of miniature fortresses, its battlements manned with legions of sculpted Necron warriors. Painful green light bleeds from its gateways and murder holes. A pair of doors in front of the structure shudder and pulse with energy as the being inside runs through the final moments of the tomb's reanimation protocols. I want strength, protect... I want strength... Let's say the ones of strength. Oh, Omnissiah, Lord and blessed of Mars, to the edge of our blades and the tips of our bullets, grant the furious fires of Olympus Mons itself. I love how it didn't really have any real effect, but it had a religious effect, so thus it worked. Oh, it's this one. I thought it was the one with the gates. Okay, this is actually easier. This we just have to crush his defences. Or treat them as a concept. We can't really deploy much else. Let's just grab the tech priest who has good range. You go that way. Who has more fire? You go that way. You go up here. You go here. And you go there. Because we can't damage him. Not in this state. So, instead, what we do is push up. Like, I can't damage him with my normal tech priests. I can damage him with some of my other units. It's one of the reasons I really like those DLC Skitari. Now let's just move over to here. Now this is going to burn cognition for this mission, but that was probably not the best use of cognition, but there is still an available amount of it. There'll be more damage to it next turn. Yeah, I might just run him up here. You can't get close enough to do anything, can you? Nope, you can't, so I might as well pull you back. Now, you are going to come over to here. No point wasting cognition. Oh no, no point wasting it firing this turn, because I will generate a lot of it next turn. might just bring him over to there. Now, do you have a cognition generator ability? No. You're a Skitari, you don't. Or a Sicarian. Yay, generate cognition. You'd think he'd summon some troops in his defence, but he doesn't, which is silly. Let's open up on that. I mean, might as well. One damage. Hehe, eat that. It's a shame they can't do anything. Now grab cognition. Now 9 damage. Well, at least I'm going to do a decent amount of damage to it this turn. Took off most of its health in one turn. It's unfortunate that we're gaining 4 levels in one go. Can you physically? Yes, you can get some cognition. Good. Now, take your shot. I should have waited and brought a Sekira along with this one. Ouch, corruptive technologies. Not really anything I can do with them. Just... okay, I have to be there to hit it. Actually... Let's blow that thing out of existence. And watch as this guy loses health. And I mean the boss. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Shame it didn't lower the strength of his shielding though. Now I'm just going to move you back to the generator. And open up on that turret. So, I was trying to paint up, or prime up one of the Necron Royal Wardens that I've got and have now converted so that it's armed with a funky staff. And I ran into a slight problem. They are a pain in the ass to prime by hand. Particularly all the sunken bits. And I don't have an airbrush. I have already spray primed it, and the primer didn't get into everywhere, which is unfortunately a reoccurring problem. Oh boy, 4 alertness. We have to wipe this guy this turn because that brings it up to 6 alertness. By the end of this mission. Or should I say 96. We're getting closer to that final, but I push it to the 100. I'm not going to need troops for this. Not with the amount of firepower I've got here. No, you can just... Can you hit it from over here? Wait, I'm trying to get you to where I can see. Gee, sometimes this map just is a nuisance. I'm just going to move him out of the target range further. Now, what state is... That's in 3, that's in 10. Okay. What tech priest is armed with what? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you're armed with. Because I don't remember. Now, let's just open up on that. That's what she's... Oh, he is gone. Well, at least we can take him out this turn. Now I'll just burn that cognition to get him closer. I forgot that he has the cognition... Oh wait, yeah, he does have the cognition grabbing device. You can't do anything, it's frustrating. Well, at least I can wipe it. If I can manage to lock onto it, I can wipe it out. And he's down. And the mission is done. How useless are those turrets just spawning in? Like, we've just wiped out the person whose chamber this is. The turrets are a little bit too late. Or too little too late. Despite, you know, being pretty potent. Pardon the screaming hardware. Target eliminated. The blood of the hound, blood the hounds, and take the trophies. Hunt complete. Necron discorporation. Wait, discorporation? Yes, discorporation. Necron discorporation equals unfortunate. Xenos construct methods greatly desire, regret interrupt. No remains to dissect. The slab grows cold. The saint of Decianus, Odysseus, chapter 60. Give thanks only that the enemy has fallen. Care not for his motives, nor for the promise of his teachings. Define him solely by his death, and the gains mankind makes thereby. I return joy at Neftusk's destruction. However, I shall not choose to act upon it. We are not yet finished on this world, and the Necrons have not yet finished with us. Further high-value target. Intelligence still to be acquired. Silver Tenebris still has prey. Okay. We're still minus one tech priest. Where's that other tech priest? Now you can be upgraded. Let's see about the one next to you. No, okay. You still don't have armor. Oh no, you have armor. Not much armor. Ooh, those gloves. Useful. That was what I was missing when I thought he didn't have armor. What's that now? Okay, now if only he had a hood. Wait, he has had the option for a hood and I've not taken it? That feels silly. Do I want to take the Gauss Gamma? No, that takes two, and I'm just kind of using up those slots now. Does anyone offer a tech priest? Because I feel like I should probably complete the team before the end mission. What's that mission got? No and no. Into the breach. The generatoria beneath the tomb of Neftusk are protected by an energy shield. For his plan of destroying the tomb complex to be possible, Lector Dogmatus Vidix requires this shield to be destroyed. You know what, let's go for the canon ending. Let's destroy the Generatoria.
The reactors beneath the tomb of Neftusk are protected by an energy shield. Once this is shut down, the weapons of the Celestis Metallicon can penetrate the reactor cores and set off a chain reaction. I sense the tasks that remain are not trivial, Vidix. True, but have one such task. True, but we have one such task left. But it is onerous. The shield generators must be deactivated before the Xenocide can be enacted. The risks will be great, Magos, but any risk is worth it if Silver Tenebris can be cleansed. Then it shall be done.
The Tomb of Neftusk is ramping up its defences. The sarcophagi are emptying. Something in there knows what we are planning.
Then we have achieved a miracle. We have taught the Necrons how to fear.
Their desperation will give them strength. The Necrons will be at their most dangerous now.
Macarian Duologues, Chapter 61. Let the foe blunt their blades against our resolve. They will be ash and memory soon enough.
I wish I had your confidence, Vidix. A lot of men will have to die before we're done with this place.
Then let those in the front give thanks. An honourable death in the Omnicide service is hard to come by.
Jeez, thanks. That's totally not going to go badly for some people. Lord Neftusk, architect of the Tombs of Silver Tenebris, is here commemorated in a bridge that leads across the deep and lethal chasm. Neftusk's image looms over the far side of the bridge. Gohort must cross the bridge if they are to continue the mission. Let's shoot it down. That didn't have much of an effect. So we've got objectives across the map. Oh, that was dumb. Hey, we got cognition out of it. Nice. Still, I could have saved some resources. Oh well. And there goes the alert detector. We're in for a fight now.
These Xenos forms are truly vile. They take such grotesque shapes.
Let us observe, admire, wonder, discover. That is a Necron spider. They are nasty pieces of work. It's this map. I know this map type. No console to worry about on this side, but consoles around the whole map. Okay, you can go there. Where are you currently? You can go here. You can go here. can go down here. Oh, you actually might be useful over here then. Let's just move you back to here. There we go. Okay, whoa, that blocked us off. So. I'll take the shot at him, figure out what his shielding was. I missed what it was doing. That is if it will let me. Oh, it doesn't want to tell me. Lovely. I love it when the game doesn't want to, you know, let you know what some things' stats are. Everyone can get a damage bonus and we'll deal with them. And I'll use other tech priests to deal with him. I'm going to move this tech priest back into contact with the generator. Because that stealth one to the side there is going to do scouting run to the top console. Well, I say top console, I mean the one that's currently on the right. Now, let's just do that. If I moved over to here, I could probably take it. Oh no, he doesn't need to move anywhere. I might delay his action actually. Who's that one? Yeah, it's that one. Cool. It's just... Are you not able to go any further in? What's your maximum movement? Oh, that sounds like a problem. I don't think I can move him in there. I think he's going to get stuck. No matter. Let's just move you there. Yeah, I think it's going to get stuck if I try going any further in. Let's come down to the console here. Let's potentially make things worse. Let's just... Because you've got the plasma gun, I can double tap. Let's burn away some of that energy shielding you probably both have. No, let's not annihilate the... I don't want to destroy the other console, you stupid thing. I do care about this, but not at the cost of that console. Okay, if I move back I can probably spare the console a bit. Because I'm deliberately trying to not annihilate that console there. Is it possible to just... okay. How much longer? One more tile back. Okay. Let's just move back to there and see if that works. Yes! I don't wipe out the console then. Take it out. Jeez, that didn't deal with the necker on that. That didn't deal with the foe, that's a problem. Grab some cognition. Okay, we've nearly got him. Let's get rid of him. Oh, that did surprisingly little. Let's grab cognition. Yeah, I can't target the other one, that's annoying. Oh, well, that gets him down a bit. Even you don't get his stats up close. Okay then. That did not take him out. That's a problem. That sounds like it might have done something. It's like that either did nothing or it did something, and I don't know which. Okay, let's grab cognition. Well, not cognition, let's reduce the cost and then open up on it. Finally! It only took entirely too much firepower. Yes! That's reduced the turn counter back down a little. I'm not wed to the idea of the cognition on that back terminal. Or blackstone on it, if I have to. Yes, we got rid of him. Apparently we're supposed to survive 4 rounds. Yes, I can get over to it. Good. Now, because if I can not have this take up all that many turn counts, that'd be good. Smash it. Oh, I probably should have grabbed cognition off it. Oh well. That's reduced the Necron Awakening significantly. I might just move him up to there, just to limit the avenues of fire that could be opened up next round. See? I expected there to be trouble and I am not disappointed. Can you all just summon more enemies, please? No? Apparently not. At least we're in places to get cognition. I want to bring down a Castellan, but there's nowhere to go. Oh no, I can bring one down there. It just might be out of range for a little while. So I love the camera angles in this game, just sometimes blocking out things. Okay, so there's nothing really I can do beyond... Oh, we got stats this time. Okay, so he's not invulnerable. Let's find out the stats for this one and do some damage. Okay, he's weak to energy damage. I can't do much about that. But some of the troops that are coming after them can. Oh crap, it's gonna shit out babies. Yep, it shit out babies. Okay, you can do some serious damage to at least one of them. Camera, stop bouncing. The camera does this and it remains annoying. Oh. Oh, that is mean. But not mean enough. Now, I'm going to give this thing some extra movement because it's going to need it to get around that wall and to be able to be a threat. Now I might actually bring him up just so that I can start grabbing some cognition from over here. I can't do much about that, but I can waste cognition and run up here and instead attack the wrong thing. I love the auto target. At least he can get out of dodge, so I'll waste some cognition to run him up here. Now you still can't go very far, so instead you're just going to grab cognition. Just move you to there. Because there'll be an enemy that'll spawn up on that platform in a turn or two. How much health have they got? Haha, not enough. Okay, there's nothing else I can really do with him. You are going over here, because about all you can do is open up on that shield generator. Almost wiped out the... Oh! Thank you, actually, that's really helpful. I love when the AI does stuff like that. It's like, here, I'm going to teleport to save this other Necron. It gets wiped out, and the other Necron's already down. I'll activate that, because I get the feeling there's going to be... It's probably next to an enemy will come up on this lift here. Joink. going to just have you come against the console here and destroy it. There we go. Let's try and reduce the number of turns this mission takes up, or number of alertness levels. You can't do anything because you're out of range. Oh, I'd hoped the lift had come up over there so I could do something. Nothing like a little bit of cognition, hey? Let's just annihilate him. At least no one else teleported through to swap over. Let's see if I can do some serious damage. Only 3. That's not helpful. Could have done with a lot more. Oh well. Oh great, more babies. Let's just open up on that lot. I thought one of these would get a go before. Oh no, they might yet get a go. Yes, that one does. Now the question does exist, who's more dangerous? Answer is, I don't actually care. I'm just going to eliminate them all. Jeez, I think the game's starting to lag. Let's take that thing out because it's the most dangerous thing there. Is there anything else I'm going to do over here? No. What I want to do is move up to here, and I've moved back up to the top and opened fire on the Necrons back here then. Let's see if I can eliminate him. I like Volkite. Let's just open up on that. Let's just heal. Let's cleanse that, and then we can go to the next turn, next unit. He is going to stay there. Oh, that was a dumb choice. That tech priest over there can take you. And I do mean in a fight. Okay, so at least we aren't hitting friends. Oh, nice. So, I want you to wander up to here. Take this thing off the board completely. And then we're going to move you further on. Because the more assets I can move over towards here, the better. So next turn it will be either there or the other one. Let's just bring you to there. Cognition, and just out of spite, I'm gonna break it. Didn't even have to. Nothing else is going to be spawning in over this side, but just just doing property damage to the Necrons is generally a good thing in this game. Let's open up with that. So yeah, I was originally planning on having a Lehman Russ Omni loadout video happen either yesterday or today, but too much work is still to go on it. So because I've got an event coming up, I've opted to delay the Lehman Russ video until probably the 13th of December, or maybe the week following. I have a video planned for the 14th. And next week, and the week after are cosplay related. Because I've got stuff that I've needed to finish, and want to do videos on. Not counting Mechanicus, which is still going to get content done on it. I wonder if we'll get an actual announcement of the release date soon, because like, it's the 29th of November, and we still haven't got the release date. Like, it's now the 29th in Australia, because it's, oh, what are we, 49 minutes into the 29th? Let's just put that there so he can do some damage. Also, as it turns out with Mechanicus 2, the game thinks I've played at least 4 hours of it, of the demo, which is fair. I have played it like 3 times. Not enough to play of the rest of the game. We got the release date announced yet. Still no release date announcement. Maybe they are waiting for me to finish this playthrough. Okay. Now the biggest threat here is one of the Immortals, honestly. Take the shot. Okay, he has energy shielding, but got some of it from that console, from that shield generator. Everyone gets a buff to their weapon damage. It's like, you get a buff, and you get a buff. You all get a buff. Let's just take the shot at him on a chance. Let's just move you to there. you were going to just move over to here because there's nothing else I can do with it. That poor Skitari. I just felt like deploying all the troops, but like they are taking damage. Oh wow, we lost 2 troops. That's not good. My honest goal is not to lose, is not to waste troops, but that certainly felt like it. Now, ooh, that did some damage. So let's grab that. Let's buff the one remaining Skitari. Let's give him some extra damage and movement. Now, I'm going to take him out. That was hopeful. Take him out. Well, I can always get more cognition. Oh, that's annoying. No matter. Now, I'm going to burn one of those cognition points to get him up here. Okay, so he can't do anything right at this moment. You know what? I'm going to burn their shielding off a little. Let's get rid of one of them at least. Haha! Let's just open up on that. So much for that Skitari getting to do anything. Oh well, I might have the Skitari target the the shield generator up the top there. That was pretty efficient work right there. Now I'll just move up here and take that out. The more damage I can do to those, the better. There isn't much I can do with this tech priest this turn. Can have him come run over and take a good swing at it though, or a weak swing at it. That'll do the job. Now let's just move you to here. You don't need to do anything. Huh! I thought there'd be at least one reinforcement on that plate, on that lift. Oh well. Survived one round. Funny enough, that's going to be an easy task. Nope, don't even have to survive a round. Good. Now let's continue. Whoa, loud. A powerful radiation flares from the shield generators and the reactors below. Reactors beyond are interfering with communications and our tech priest's augmentations. Recalibrate. Won't activate stims. Let's recalibrate. Oh, that's bad. And now we'll be detected again. Let's just move to here. Let's do that. Yay! Let's hit this one. Oh, that's not a good sign. Hopefully it's not another one of those survive a certain number of turns. Oh no, I think I know what map this is. Oh, no, it's not the map I was worrying about. This map I can do. Now, our primary mission is scan and destroy, which may mean also retreat. Given the horde we're dealing with, retreating probably would be the best option. But it also means if we can do damage, then I can grab data now. This is going to put him in range of the enemy, but that will be fine. Cognition! Okay, I probably should have stepped him back a little bit. Let's grab that. Okay, let's lower that alertness level somewhat, shall we? Oh, that's frustrating. Let's just annihilate that. Because I thought there was more terminals down that end. Let's just come over to here, grab that. I'm going to burn a cognition. No, there is clearly at least... Yeah, there's the two terminals up the top. Take the shot at him. Now, I hope your shielding can handle what's coming your way. Actually, let's remove the hope out of that and improve the shielding. Because everyone's going to need some extra shielding this turn. Especially with an active Necron Lord on the field. Actually, I don't need to worry about that. So... Oh, just to make things annoying. And of course he shits out babies. Of course he does. What is this, Australia? It's like, of course the folk shits out babies. This is Australia. But no. I don't think there's many... I don't think there's any Australian creatures that use that as a defense mechanism. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am on this occasion. Now, let's grab that. Let's just smash that to pieces. Let's just run him past all the foes like they're not even there. Yeah, thought the mission was going to be let's retreat. Current objective, survive. Current objective is highly possible. But first, let's pull back and destroy that console too. As tempted as I am, I'm just going to destroy that. But worry not. I am, however, also going to eliminate these little sods, because I honestly need to not have enemies healing each other. Take it out. Just come over here and grab as much cognition as I can, and then freaking leg it down to here, because I might as well not pull him out completely because the other one's stuck up there facing the Necrons. Now, do I want to just... How far up do I want to move this one? A bit. Holy, look at that shielding. I think I'm going to have to move further up. Just so that I can hit something that he can actually do some damage to. Holy, look at the... Haha, thank you. I might be able to damage you. I can damage you. I kind of was hoping to damage the spider, but oh well. At the same time, I can still damage the spider. So I can complete this little side objective first. Shoink. Now let's just book it. So get out of there. You're going to get wiped if you don't. Let's just let's move back to there. Ow. Ow. That Necron Lord's gonna be all over the place. Great. Hello. Ow. I know you don't like me. It's too bad. I am going through you. Hey, Rocket Boy. Rocket Man. I don't remember the rest of the lines of the song. Oh. He gone. Well then. Oh, you smarmy sod. I am not done getting revenge. But maybe this is a better course of... But retreat remains a better course of action. I see my odds and I don't like them. Let's delay him. Yeah, I figured he was going to target him. Ouch. Can I act, please? Oh, it's a case of it's not the right turn. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you need to keep the LZ, or keep the extraction zone clear, so take the shot at the enemy nearest. Good, that's got rid of one of them. That doesn't do damage, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. I can drop a Castellan in? Good. Let's do that. I know it's a complete sacrifice, but it'll be useful. Now, who are you going to bother? The Castellan, probably. No? Ah. Ow. Now let's just bring you over to here. That Castellan's deployment is as a sacrificial unit. We are going to leave, we'll let it make its own way out. Heal yourself up. Yes, take that shot. Okay, that did nothing. Cool. Let's heal him up. Good. Hey, at least it's only energy shielding. Let's just withdraw. Probably didn't need to deploy that Castellan. Oh well. Okay, the game's about to get loud. The generators are protected by an energy shield of their own, preventing direct access to them. This will have to be bypassed or deactivated if the demolitions team is to fulfill their mission later. Overload the device. Yeah, let's overload the device. Now, we've still got one more fight left. Let's keep going. One alert level. Better than 4. Better than 4. So I realise I'm relatively quiet while playing this, and I apologise for that. So, which map is this? Oh, this is this map. Who has a stealth generator? Let's bring the stealth troop up. Now, we are very much a wipe the enemy out mission, aren't we? Let's drop in a Castellan behind it so we can use the firepower. Oh, that's going to be a problem. As is the Necron's getting to go first. Now, there's consoles around this map if I'm not mistaken. That can allow me to reduce the alertness counter. Hey, you came close enough that I can send a Cassie after you. Now, my biggest problem on this map is a distinct lack of cognition. That is going to be a problem. What's your stats? Oh, only energy shield. Good. Seems like it did not get a buff to its... did not get a physical shield out of that. I'm guessing that ability just from that tower thing just buffs existing shields rather than providing new ones. Although I thought it did provide new ones. Strange. Yeah, let's do damage. Let's just do some extra damage because there is no cognition to fetch on this map. Let's do as much damage as possible. And heal yourself at the same time. Okay. Hey, free cognition. Now let's take advantage of the fact that there are terminals here and get some cognition. How much health does this terminal have? 5. Okay. I can probably do most of that. Pardon me. There we go. There aren't any... Yes, there's one enemy hiding up the back. That's fine. He'll go down with the rest. Or in due time, one or the other. Or I take away the in due time part and just damage him now. It's a shame the range on that flamer isn't slightly longer, or I'd take out the enemy there. But it would have been annoying on the first mission if it was. Or the first engagement on this deployment. Now, he isn't close enough to melee. That's fine. Take it out. Come on, can you not just wipe the thing out? There we go. That one's at such low health. Oh, right, yeah, up the back there, and I can't do anything about it. Pardon me. Where am I going? Do I want to just... Let's just run him back to here. Let's just drop that on there and find out his stats, because I can send the Castellan after him soon. Now, you, I want to just use you to, nah, I'll just grab Blackstone with you. Oh, okay. You're going down. Hard, apparently. Now, question, can I get into close range? Yes, I can. Good. Let's just do that. Just do that. As much as I wouldn't mind using his weapons, I'll let him stay down here for now. And then he'll get attacked. Hopefully those don't open at the start of next turn. Yes! Now we're down to 2 enemies at the moment. Ha! He took the bait and came forward. Nice, now I can immolate him with the Castellan. Yeah, I still do want to make Savola from Mechanicus 2, but yeah, the parts for it will be slightly pricey, so it's currently an on-hold project. Hopefully, January. Or hopefully I can make it happen in January. Take that down. 3. Oh well, he'll go down before the final foe goes down. Now let's just destroy the console and further reduce the turn counter. I hoped. Let's go. Yeah, that'll work. Let's take that shot so that it's hard so that I do damage to the enemy after delaying. Because I'll have the melee priest in contact with him delay. Let's just move the Castellan over and light that thing up. Unfortunately, I can't get the Castellan any closer. Oh well. Yeah, I can't do much in the way ranged. What was your ranged capacity? What was that, wasn't it? Look, it's just worth doing this, but of course the camera blocks me from showing it. Now, unfortunately, I can't afford to get him close enough to do any damage. Oh well. If you're only delaying the inevitable Necron construct, you will be eliminated. Please don't deploy troops. I don't think it will at this point, but yep, charging weapon. Let's just delay. Can you get in contact with any of these? Yes, you can. Good. Because the Castellan's got this. I have enough faith in it to, in its capacity for destruction, to know that I can get it to do what I need it to. I just kind of want to capture that on camera. Now, Can't you melee? There we go. Do some good melee damage. 2. I don't think I've ever had it do 5 before. Or at least not that I remember, but it probably has at least once. And we are done. Oh good, I was worried for a moment there that it would spawn new enemies. Because, yeah, I'd very much like to not have much higher. A transmission from somewhere in the tomb of Neftusk is blaring blasphemous code bursts into the cohort's communicators. If left unexamined, it may disrupt communications and erode the capacity of the cohort to operate effectively. We've already done it, so ignore it. Them having initiative means nothing. We've completed our objective. The Janitorium's primary shield generator is captured and deactivated. Vast reactor cylinders beyond arc with power and full of enough raw energy. Surely, I'm tired. Raw energy and enough raw energy to obliterate the entire Tomb Valley. A penetrating orbital bombardment can surely cause the apocalyptic chain reaction Videx desires.
Logic Septimus 21-4. The circuits are complete. The engine of fate is primed. One turn of the cog remains, and the grand machine shall fulfill its purpose. My emotional responses are unexpectedly complex. I've examined by response of exaltation, and find it justified given the impending destruction of the planet Xenos. But I also have returned a weight of responsibility. Anything this Tomb Valley will tell us shall be lost forever. A quarantine and delete those doubts. It is the duty of the Magi to overcome their human weakness in the name of reason and faith. Farms Hermeticus 46. The Xenos must be purged. For the stars are humanity's birthright. Oh, I love human supremacy and the Imperium. So. Okay then. So we don't have the other enemy to deal with, that's fine. Still got that, cool. And that. And we still have him, so we'll deal with his mission next episode. I think it's, apart from some slight upgrading, I think it's time to end this here. Let's see what that did. Yay, I think. Yeah. Hey, some stuff. Okay, who can be upgraded, if anyone? Okay, no one can be upgraded, but you can be given a melee weapon. And since you're not a true Dominus, last I saw... Yep, you're not a true Dominus, you won't lose anything for it. Let's go with the free attack axe instead.
that will be useful. And given the nature of the final missions, I'm going to just pull that one out and find something else to give you on the top, because you could really use something else to help support the team. Doesn't have something that's useful along those lines, so let's just go for another cognition retriever. We're at the point now in the deployment where stealth is of questionable value. Because there's basically 2 fights left, and stealth is not helpful, so now you don't have, so you're the Scenerite one. You don't have the capacity to use that, which is a shame. Look, I think it's worth giving him that. Oh, no, I want to just... remove that and put something useful on there, because we need to be able to buff troops. So, anyone else with a stealth device? I think I've fully cycled through at this point. Actually, I know exactly what I'm giving you. Pardon me. I'll give him one of those, and now that should be 3. There we go, so he can plasma each turn. I think that's where I'll leave off. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll be back soon with the final episode. How'd that happen? Oh well. Anyway, well, it might not be the final episode, it might be just close to it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will be back soon. Bye.